Also, the generic version of Abilify was going to come out in 2015 because in 2015 the patent protection for Abilify was going to expire. So I think that Lundbeck and Otsuka, if that's how you say it right, we're probably thinking ahead in terms of that. So Abilify Maintainer was approved in March 1st, 2013 to treat schizophrenia, but it was not the first long-acting schizophrenia treatment on the market. Before that, there was Johnson & Johnson's Risperdal Consta, Invega Sustenna, Invega Trinza, and Invega Sustenna was actually a monthly, just like Abilify Maintainer. Invega Trinza was actually just came out 2 years afterwards. It was 4 times yearly, so that's even more convenient, really. And then probably the biggest challenger to Abilify Maintainer is Alkermes. I don't know if I said that right.
Alkermes, yeah.
Alkermes Aristata, which is also once monthly. And then the difference between, all the Johnson & Johnson's products aren't the same because they're actually different chemical. They're not partial D2 receptor partial agonists. But Aristata is the same exact chemical. It's aripiprazole. So it is a D2 partial agonist, and it's like basically the same product. It's supposed to be a little bit better actually because it's a pre-filled syringe. It's every 4 to 6 weeks, I think, is how often you take it. So in addition to the competition they face from the generic pills and from the long-acting injections, Abilify Maintainer also has competitors in the D2 receptor partial agonist field. Brexpiprazole came out July 2015. Cariprazine, September 2015. They both have different tolerability profiles and different safety concerns. So like a lot of the times with schizophrenia medications, it's like you try out a bunch of pills. I think that was probably said before. You try out a bunch of different pills and whatever works, works. So it's hard to say which one's better. I think Brexpiprazole was better on it was worse on weight gain, and cariprazine was better on not making patients like fall asleep. And interestingly, Brexpiprazole was actually developed by Lundbeck and Otsuka, and they also developed Abilify Maintainer. So it seems as though they're competing with themselves, but like I said, like they're kind of like getting more of the market share because if Abilify doesn't work for them, they'll try out Brexpiprazole and maybe that'll work. So they kind of, it gives them more of a share in the market. And then finally, secondary indications. So Abilify, the oral medication, can be used for schizophrenia, major depressive disorder, autism, I think Tourette's. But Abilify Maintainer, the injectable, has not been approved for anything except schizophrenia, but it's in phase 3 clinical trials for bipolar 1 disorder, so it should work out because the oral works for that, so hopefully it works out, I guess. That's it.